Hello, my name is Toby, and if you've seen our chair's wonderful video from yesterday's board meeting, you will appreciate why I start like that. We are absolutely committed as an organisation over the next 3 to 6 months to rolling out the Hello, My Name Is campaign. I suspect not for the first time at Ardash, accompanied by really visible first name badges that we will all begin to wear. That means that as colleagues and with our patients, we'll all be able to know that I'm Toby, you're Tim, you're Lynn, and so on and so forth. Really excited about that civility being at the heart of what we do. I wanted to voice with you just a couple of things that I think are going on that are quite important. I've picked up as I've been out and about listening and talking with people. Firstly, I want to pay tribute to teams working in our quality and safety team, but also in all our care groups for the enormous amount of thought and care and intelligence that is going into the programme of peer review visits, taking, if you like, an outside-in look at how services are being provided, what your experience might be as a member of staff, as one of our Ardash people, learning from those peer review visits and really just trying to get a bit of consistency across the organisation about what works best in one particular place. Yeah, what's great about Mulberry, what's fantastic about Hawthorne. And it's not just about wards either, it's about all of our patient-facing services across the organisation. So I know we're planning to grow very considerably and speed up that programme between now and the end of 2023. I just think it's a really important part of putting quality improvement right at the heart of what we are doing in the organisation. So that also means one or two of you might find me on some of those visits, because I really think it's an important thing, both out of hours and during the day, to get stuck into. Second thing I wanted to raise with you is something that has been voiced to me by quite a lot of folk. So there's something I've not spoken about in all of the videos I've done and the comms I've done in the 4 months since I started as Chief Executive. But apparently it's something I've got really strong views on. Now, this was news to me. I'm talking, of course, about remote working. Now, I haven't got a particular view about remote working other than to say this. I think remote working is something from the pandemic that is with us to stay. I think it offers real opportunities for making sure that subspecialist experts are able to provide care right here locally. I think it's a really important part of balancing home and work. So what's going to happen over the course of the next 3 or 4 months is across our organisation, with leaders, with staff side, with others, we're going to be having a think about how to do remote working in a sustainable, long-term, proper way. How we make sure that if you're at home some of the time and in one of our sites some of the rest of the time, we've got the right arrangements in place. How I make sure, without wishing to be a little bit peculiar, that my duty of care to your well-being is maintained even if you're working on your kitchen table. So that's a way of saying, firstly, remote working, we haven't taken a point of view yet. Secondly, we're positive about remote working, and we want to make sure that given that remote working is with us for the long term, that we do this fairly and well as part of supporting everybody who works and volunteers in our organisation. So there you go. You've heard it from the horse's mouth. That's our position on remote working, which is we're pro it and we're working through how to make sure it's done fairly and consistently across our organisation. Thanks ever so much for listening to my message. I didn't jinx the Lionesses last time, so I'm going to keep giving a big thumbs up to the team as they go through the tournament.